What's up, YouTube? You already know it's Daddy Johnson here from the Amazing Johnsons. So I'm here with another video, guys. I did a video like this the other day about the procedure in traveling to Jamaica during the pandemic. So I have another version of it right now. So in the meantime, guys, before I get into the info, please like, share, subscribe to our channel, The Amazing Johnsons. You know what I mean? So Daddy will be back with all the infos, alright? So yes, a couple months ago I did a video um, on the procedures to take when traveling to Jamaica during the pandemic. Um, but the reason for me giving you all an update right now because it has changed. I traveled to Jamaica recently since week and a half ago. And there are some changes in the procedure um, and how to travel, doing the tests and all of that good stuff. So I think the changes that was made this time was a much better change, less hassling. You know, a lot of people been reaching out to me, asking me what's the procedure because they realize that I travel recently. So I decided again to just make another video on the procedure and how to go down. So let's get down into information. So basically at this time, you have to do a COVID test before traveling to Jamaica. The Jamaica Ministry of Health and Wellness require us to do a COVID test within 10 days of traveling date. Right? What they mean is that within the 10 days of you traveling, no more than 10 days, you have to do a COVID test. And it's not no regular COVID test. You have to do a COVID test that is approved by the PCR, or the organization, or the World Health Organization, or the PAHO, you know what I mean, the United States Food and Drugs Administration, the FDA, yeah, within 10 days. So when I went down, before I went down, I went to a local drive-through testing site. I didn't have to pay any money, but some people, depending on where you're coming from, you may have to do a payment or go through insurance. But where I was, they offer the free COVID test, so I did it. I think it was 8 days before I traveled. I got the result within 3 days. Because they say within 3 to 5 days, you'll get by the result. When you do get by the result, hopefully it is negative. Then you got to do a travel authorization. You have to fill out a travel authorization. And you also have to fill out a declaration form. They saying within 5 days of departure. So there's two different forms that you have to fill out: the travel authorization and the declaration. And you need that code, that confirmation code. They're gonna scan it when you reach at the airport. So wherever airport you're flying out from the US, I could only speak from the US. Because I only travel from the US to Jamaica. So I only could speak from the US. So basically you have to show them that confirmation. They're gonna scan it, check the date, um, to make sure all is well before you even go up on the plane. Basically when I was checking in my bag, the guy that does the checking in the bag, he was the one that asked me for the code. When I gave him the code, he actually scanned it and proceed with the baggage. So there's a lot of protocol there regarding to the virus. You have to have your mask on in the airport. It is required. On the aircraft, you also have to have your mask. It is required. You can't take off your mask during the flight. My flight was 3 hours and 50 minutes, and I had to have my mask on all the time. And I mean, when we get out, me kind of sick because me exhale and I inhale the same air. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So that's it on traveling to Jamaica. If you get on the plane, you have to do a COVID test, you have to do the authorization, the travel authorization, and then you have to do the declaration form. Alright, now when you get to Jamaica, what happening is that they're going to give you this form to fill out. They want to know which aircraft you come on. And then there's this. Alright, the last time there was like 8-9 different people you have to go through. It took like 2 hours. That was early down in the year. Sorry. But now it's a little bit easier. When I jump off the plane in Jamaica, there's a form they ask you to fill out with the information. You go see one person, and she makes sure the information is correct, and you know, she checked my temperature. Yes, she did. And then I go to our next section. I go to the immigration. After I went to Jamaica immigration, they check my passport, stamp it. Then after the Jamaican immigration now, you go through, you know, the local section where you go through to go get your bags, the baggage claim area. Before you go to the baggage claim area, there are some group of JDF soldiers which they ask you how long you're going to be in the country. So if you're going to be in the country for more than 5 days, I think, then you got to do your 14-day quarantine. That's what the soldier told me. So I told him I'm going to be in the country less than the 5 days. So they didn't actually download the app on my phone. Because if you're going to spend more than 5 days, I think it's 5 days or 7 days. One out of two. If you're going to spend more than one of those 2 days, then you have to do a 14-day quarantine. Well, actually, you have to do the 14-day quarantine overall. But obviously, if you're not spending 14 days in the country, if you have spent 3-4 days, you cannot do a 14-day quarantine. So more likely they want you to quarantine and, you know, be safe within that time, short period of time you're going to be in the country. But in general, they want you to do a 14-day quarantine, which you download an app on your phone. That app actually is a tracking device. You know, anywhere you're going, it kind of track where you're going. So they require for us to do that 14-day quarantine, as I said. But I never download the app because I never did a short period of time. So, you know, she just explained to me that I need to quarantine. She need to know where I'm going to be. She need a local number for me. I gave it to her, and she said have a good day. I go ahead and clean my bags. Go through the next set of custom. You know, declare what's in my bag. You know, the general stuff, and then that's it. I mean, back then, a couple months ago, it was a bunch of headache. You have to really them have to check your temperature, as I say. Then you go to a different set of people, them take information there. Then you go to a next set, take information. Then you go through some other JDF soldier, them take information, test you. Then you go to one next set of immigration. Then one next set to go do the test again. Couple months ago, it was very crazy. You have to go through like 8 different persons, group of people who get take information just to get out. But this time it's a little bit easier on us. I guess it's because we do a quarantine, we do a COVID test 10 days before we travel down. So it was pretty simple going down this time, week and a half ago. But it's pretty simple, guys. So remember, don't just jump on the plane go down to Jamaica like that. You have to do a COVID test within 10 days of traveling. So if you know you're going to travel, as soon as you book a ticket and count the time down, you know the test result come out within 3 to 5 days. So you have to do that, get the result. I got my result via email. So I don't know when you all do your test or you're going to get it. If it's going to be mail or you have to go back to the clinic or doctor or wherever to get the result. But I got my own through the email and I downloaded it and carried it with me. So basically that's it, guys. Please share this information. Please like, please subscribe to our channel, The Amazing Johnsons. You know what I mean? Check out our other video, guys. Like and share, as I said. Peace out. Alright.